Hey y'all, it is your girl Tiggy, and I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the page dots work on your phone, especially if you're new to Jailbreak. The ways that you used to do it compared to now are different. Before, the page dots could be on any wallpaper and they could be inside of the theme. Now it's completely different, so you can't do that anymore. So the first tidbit of information for me to give you guys is the wallpaper does need to be dark. What I usually do is what you're seeing now on my phone is a theme that I purchased from Evie Doll on Instagram. She does create themes and wallpapers that are super cute. But what I did was I took the wallpaper and uploaded it to my computer. That is how I do most of my work, and just basically made it black and cleaned it up and just added my own gold to it and things like that so that I would be able to use page dots. The page dots that you're seeing, I did resize them and rename them so that they would function, but they originally come from the same theme. They're actually Signal images, but because I have an iPhone 10, I can't use the Signal images, unfortunately. So therefore, I just took them and made them into page dots. So first things first, the wallpaper does have to be dark. Whether you edit the wallpaper or you go on Pinterest and or Google, or if you purchase one from someone, it does need to be dark. If you have a wallpaper that's like white at the top but dark at the bottom, it'll still work as well. It's just where the page dots are, it needs to be dark there for them to actually work. You'll know that it's not dark enough if your page dots don't show. What'll actually show are like little circles that are like translucent or transparent, sorry, like a gray color. So that's how you know the wallpaper is not dark enough, and or you named something wrong and you need to go check that. And if it's named right, then the wallpaper is not dark enough. So what you'll actually have to do, I do have everything open here. So as you can see, I named it Peachy Dust Dots. Now, inside of that folder is another folder called a NEM Page Dots. A NEM is all capital, and then the P in page and the D in dots are capital. Everything else is lowercase. So I'll leave this here lingering for a little bit so that you guys can go ahead and take a screenshot so you can get those names right. After you've done that, inside of here, which you'll need to take a screenshot of this as well while I'm talking to you guys, these are the images. There's 5 images in here, and they all have different but similar names. So like the first one is .current1. The second one is .current. So that's how I say they're different, but they're similar. So you'll have to name them. So what I do is, first and foremost, go on to Google. And if you're going to make them yourself and not take them from a theme, and or let's say you get a theme and you're like, oh, I don't like any of the images in there to create page dots with those images, you can just Google your own and create your own page dots. So we'll look up transparent pink heart. And you'll search. It needs to be transparent. That means it doesn't have a background. So as you can see, I click this and then the background is checkered. So that means it's a transparent background. So what you'll do is you're just going to go ahead and save this image. You're going to save it. Once you save it, what I like to do, and of course there's different ways, but my preferred way is I go into my Dropbox and I just upload photo, and I upload that one and hit next, and I just upload it to Dropbox. I don't put it in anything specific. So once it's uploaded, it'll show here. Okay. And that's just to save it so that if you need to continuously go back, you can always get it. If you mess up, you don't have to keep looking for things. So I renamed this, leave the .png and just rename it. So I name it Original. So then what I do is there's an app. As you guys know, I've used it on my Android and I do use it on my iPhone. It's called PixArt. When you go into PixArt, what you're going to do is hit the plus sign, hit edit, and you're going to choose that picture. What you need to do is hit tools and you're going to resize. And it needs to be 50. And hit OK. Now it's resized. Now you can take this and save it. It's saved to photos. You're going to go back to your Dropbox, and now you're going to upload that new one that you've resized. And then I like to rename size, just so I know what that is. Refresh here. We're going to click on the resized one. And you're going to hit share. Then you're going to scroll over and hit open in. And you're going to open in Filza. Once you open in Filza, you'll see it's there. So what I like to do is hit edit, check mark that, and hit copy. And then I'm going to go to themes. If you don't know where themes are, you'll want to keep hitting back till you're at the very beginning. It's just a backslash. And then you'll scroll down to library. And then you'll scroll down again to themes. Now what you're going to do is hit edit, click the plus sign, and we're going to name this tester dots and hit done. Then you're going to open this and hit edit and add the plus sign and put ANEMP page dots and hit done. Okay. Then what I like to do is, because I already have some page dots made, what I do is I hit edit and hit on here, hit rename, and literally copy the names into the new area. But first what you're going to do is copy that image. Don't move it, because you're going to have to copy that image multiple times. So it's easier to copy the image than it is to move the image. So then you're just going to hit the clipboard in the left hand and paste it. Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing. What I will also suggest is when the picture loads up, it brings you to this page here. What I would suggest is hitting the star at the bottom, hitting the plus sign, and it'll say documents, but I renamed it to new so that I knew that all the new things I loads up to that area. And then you're going to hit done. Okay. This will bookmark it. So that's how I move so quickly through my phone. So I'm going to hit edit again, copy, go to my themes, go to that folder that was just created, and hit paste. And we're going to rename. And you're going to hit rename. And you're just going to keep doing this till all five, you have all five in there. And or I guess the easiest way would be to copy, paste, copy, paste. So now all five are in there. So what I do is, because I already have one made, so once you guys have your first one made, you won't have to do this anymore, because you'll easily be able to go ahead and just do what I'm doing. So I hit edit, I tap on this, hit rename, and copy. Again, guys, make sure you take a screenshot of this right here so that you have these names. Then what I do is I go back into here, hit edit, tap that one, rename, and paste, and hit done. And sorry guys, I just keep basically doing that. Till all of them are renamed. And so you guys know Just a side note while I'm doing this. Beta Font 3 does work now. So I made myself some fonts, and yeah, that is how I have a pretty font on my phone. They do sell Anemone. Fonts, but they can be kind of costly, depending on where you're getting them from. They could be like $4 for a font. So I would definitely suggest trying Beta Font. If you keep respringing, like your phone just keeps shutting off, then I would suggest, go ahead and deleting that and grabbing a Anemone font. It is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so now they're all named, okay? So what all you do is go into Anemone. And hit miscellaneous, because that's where they'll pop up. I have to uncheck. Oop, not this one. Peachy Dust. These are the tester dots preview. And as you can see, my dots are now at the bottom, the ones that I just made. And that's literally how you get them to work, guys. It's very simple. Just make sure you name everything correctly. And then as you can see, once you do have one set of page dots made, you can continuously just copy and paste the names, so you don't have to keep typing them in. I have pretty decent memory, but not that well enough to remember each name for the dots, so I just go in and copy and paste it. You can also go in and copy and paste them and one by one, and just create a note for yourself and list everything there, like put a page dot names and just start listing them out. And you can just copy and paste from your notes. It'll probably be a little bit easier because you don't have to go back to anything. You could just kind of do the multitasking thing, click on your notes, and do it that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please definitely give me a thumbs up, drop some comments below, subscribe. Definitely follow me on Instagram at Tiggy. And if you have any suggestions, you're more than welcome to go ahead and ask. My Telegram group is still open for Android and iPhone now. I have a combination of both. So if you guys would like to be added to that, please add me on Instagram and then DM me your Telegram name so I can send you an invite. But I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Stay blessed and just take it easy.